Greetings everyone and welcome back to Night of the Dead. Well, this video is taking place just a short while after the last one, but I have been busy. Now what I want to do today is I want to do a couple of things, but the first thing I want to do is I want to get an active drone. As I understand, the drones can be configured for individual tasks. I know of 3 of them. One is loading. So if you have like something that's gathering, the drone can automatically load if it has the materials available. The other thing it can do is harvest. So when something is available for harvesting, it can go over there and grab it and then put it in a box. We're still going to have to play with that one. Now I think one of the other things it can do is to repair. So you can actually have your base being repaired if something gets damaged and if it has the materials available. So what I want to focus on right now is loading. So I have those 2 miners over there. I did not reload them because, if I'm waiting for harvesting, it's going to take 12 hours. So I just want to see if I can get this working. So I have actually set up a situation over there. We're going to be going over there. But the first thing that I need is I need the materials to make a drone. And let me tell you something. These guys are a little bit on the expensive side. Here, I'm just walking over here so you can get an idea of what I have done. All right, so those are the diggers. I have a platform over there. I have 4 wind turbines. I have an upgraded battery and an upgraded battery eliminator. I also have a once upgraded chest over there, so it's metal, in case something wants to go over there and smack it. I have no idea if that's a thing, by the way. So what I want to do is I want to actually have a drone do the reloading. Once that's done, then we can worry about harvesting later, one thing at a time. I'm also going to fortify the base a little bit. Here's what I'm thinking. I want a platform lowered from here, just 1 square, and basically so I can put miniguns on it and a flamethrower. Oh my goodness. Oh, you are just, I'm just going to use this on you. Oh, you didn't explode. That just sucks. I wanted him to explode. So in other words, I want a flamethrower right on the edge over there so it can assist when we have a whole bunch of things here, and maybe even turn to a giant if it gets close. But if it gets close, I might have a bigger problem because, like I said, I'm going to have some low-hanging fruit over here. I think I could probably pop back to the other base and just pick up the minigun that we have there. It's kind of risky, but I think it has to be attached to our giant system over there, so I'm going to have to do some things. So I can grab a lot of the electronics that's over there that supports it. The switches and things, because, like I said, the drone is a little bit on the expensive side. Let's just take a quick look at this. All right, if we go over to electricity and then down to the controller area, because this is where the punch bag is, this is where the trap controller is, this is where the drone station is. Used to automate repetitive tasks. It can only be used if an electric wire is supplied by the power. Right. This is a power limit of 5,000, which is the reason I upgraded them over there. Now, in the expensive area, this requires a quantum circuit. It also requires this here. I don't have any. I don't believe I have any, but I have the magnesium to make it. So I think that's probably the first thing because I also need it for this. All right, so do I have the magnesium on me? Yeah, magnesium and aluminum. Thing is, that is all the magnesium that I have. I don't remember if I have any on the at the other base, but there are 2 mines for magnesium. Where is it? One of them was near, going down here. One of them, of course, was near radar. Actually, it was over here. It was past radar, right over here. And the other one was over here near the town next to the refinery. All right, let's make that first, though. All right, so let's go over here. See this stuff right here. I don't know how much I need. Another thing is I have a bunch of pennies on me because that is my copper right now. Yeah, I have a great pickaxe, but I have to be able to actually go out and pickaxe things for that. All right, so we're going to go with like 21 of those. That should do for now. All right, let's see about, first and foremost, a quantum circuit, because that is expensive. All right, quantum circuit. Oh, I need plastic. Okay. The thing is, I have a lot of rubber resin, so I don't really care if I use a bunch of it. See, I have 99 there, so that's not really a big deal. Like I said, I have 140 of the rubber resin now. Yeah, those trees are actually extremely useful. All right, back over to here. Okay, I can make a quantum circuit. How many could I make? Yeah, I can only make 2, and that would be extremely expensive. Yeah, the copper seems to be the bottleneck, even though there's a little bit of a bottleneck over there. All right, we're just going to go with 1 for now. All right, now, what else did I need to make this going? I need 5 electrical circuits. I think that's it. All right, let's just make the 5 electrical circuits. This might be where I need more copper. Electrical circuits, how many can I make? Oh, I can make 11. That's not a problem. Oh, it's using copper wire. All right, we'll make those. Okay, so I can make it. I can make it. All right, so let's go over there. Now, I do actually have maintenance kits on me, and of course, I have fuel on me because that's what the reloading would require. All right, so I have been going back and forth with the bike. So I'll show you what I've done over here. Now again, basically I am testing things. If I get this all to function, I can just take everything apart and move it. Just basically like I'm going to do with the minigun. I'm going to walk over to the minigun, take it apart, and then put it together over there. Of course, taking the ammo out first, because there was like 900 rounds in it. All right, so these, of course, are our guys. They're waiting to be reloaded. And this is what I got so far. I have 4 of these. You can see this battery is filling up rather quickly, and both of these guys are upgraded here. All right, so why don't we try putting it over here, and then we'll see about figuring out how to get this to work. All right, build. So I've never done this, so I have no idea how this works. All right. Control T. All right. Take, harvest, skin, repair, reload. Range. Okay, so obviously, I mean, we can say 10 meters, right? We'll say 10 meters. We'll say reload. And we can change the appearance. I want it to look military. Okay, yeah, camo. What else do we have? Blue. I'm guessing, so this is you can distinguish between them? If you have a big base with a lot of them. I'll just go military because why not? Okay, clothes. Now, oh, do I put the stuff inside? I was thinking it had to go in a box. Okay, hold on a second. All right, so I would have to put fuel in here, and then I would have to put the maintenance kits. All right, so I only have 2 of these for now, so I'm just going to go with 2 of these because I kind of need them for the desert too. After all, we are just experimenting here right now. Oh, and of course, there's no power attached to it. One thing at a time. Okay, hold the S. Hold the S. Boom, right? And then where is fuel? All right, I don't need a lot of fuel, and I don't want to go too crazy with this. So, oops, hold on a second. Because I think each one of these only requires 2 fuel to reload. So why don't I just go with like 8? All right, and put that in there. All right, let me just verify that. It needs 1 fuel. Okay, I guess the oil rigs require more. Okay, so this guy is now configured to reload. Here, let's just go into the control again. He's going to reload things that are in a 10-meter radius, and he looks military. Skin? Oh, we can skin animals. I guess that's for raising them and automatically doing that? Okay, that's pretty cool. All right, we'll break out of that. Now, of course, the big thing. So here's the thing. If I hook this up to power, is it automatically going to reload them? So you can see that both of them are in reload mode. Right there. I'm going to have to build this platform further out because this was a little bigger than I thought it was going to be. And I don't really want to crowd these things very much. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to pull this out. And then I'm going to say, where is the power? Here it is right here. Okay, so... Okay. Did he do both of them? Wait a minute. Okay, I know he went over to this one. Okay, this one is going. Why? Is that more than 10 meters? I mean, it could be theoretically. All right, let's hit control again. And let's just take it to 25 meters. Oh, and that was it, wasn't it? Okay, so I guess it doesn't need an external box. Let's just take a look at the storage here. Right, so it used the 2 maintenance kits, and then it took the fuel. So I would need another one of these in order to do the... oh, on. It says it's on. Can I actually click it and turn it? No, I can't turn it off. But I mean, all I'd have to do would be to disconnect it or something like that. How much fuel is... How much power is that consuming? Hold on a second. Oh, this guy's doing 100. That means this is a wash at the moment. Actually, that's not true because this is going to drain. See, these guys are producing 25 each. But then again, this thing requires an extra 10 itself. So if I look over at this, hold on a second. Yeah, 101, which means that this guy's going to drain unless I break this connection. Or I add more of these or upgrade them or something like that. I'm thinking adding more would be a good idea. But you know what I could do? If I'm going to the other camp anyway, I could just take apart the wind turbines that I have there and install them over here. Of course, I don't know if I have enough space to put them down. Hold on a minute. Let me just see. If I do this and this one here, right? Yeah, this. All right, I can put it there. Okay, did I snap? Okay, I mean, if I do no snap and I can just put him there. Basically, purple means I don't have the materials. Otherwise, I could just build them. All right, I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to break this connection for now. Because the thing is, these are going to be going for 12 hours in-game anyway. So, yeah, let's just break this connection. That way the battery can fill up. Okay, that's interesting because standby, this guy does require 100. Well, we'll just have to take that into consideration. We need more of them, or I need to upgrade them. Okay, but we did get our first drone going. That means that if I have 2 of these, then one of them will reload, and the other one will harvest. And since it has such a big inventory, store, I'm guessing it's going to just put it in its own inventory, and I don't need the external box. I was wondering how that was going to work. I didn't realize it had such a big inventory itself. Okay, so that's pretty good. So it's just a matter of having the materials to actually build another one, because they are a bit on the expensive side. Okay, that's good. That is very good right there. Obviously, that's an expensive setup for just this. But I mean, as soon as it gets going, I was thinking, you know, the first thing I might do is to move it to the desert. Because I do need the crude oil more than anything else. As I was saying, I would like to add another flamethrower. And with the 2 of them going, I could easily be consuming 1,000 fuel every night. And that's if I don't add any more. Which means that, okay. You didn't need that head, did you? I don't even know what the purpose of those guys is. which means I'm going to be consuming 1,000 fuel, which means I need a lot of fuel. And the thing is, I usually go once a day, but they go every 12 hours, which means I'm kind of missing, I could be getting double at very least. And of course, it collects it all into one little thing here. So, all right, I'm thinking one of the first things I want to do is go out to the other site, but I would like to empty my inventory. I also want to do something else first, because I mentioned a lower platform and I want to implement that. The thing is, I will absolutely have to stonify it. Okay, stop. Back. Here, just turn around because I'm coming back this way. And of course, I want to empty my inventory as much as possible because I'm bringing stuff back with me. All right, here. All right, I think I had the materials on me. We'll see. Okay, so what I was thinking is maybe, I guess I could start it around here. All right, now this is a little tricky because I've done this in the past. What I want to do is I want to make a ladder, not here, right there. I shouldn't say ladder, stair. I want to make a stair going down from here. Where is it? There it is. All right, no, not facing that way. All right, so this, as I said, this can be a little tricky. Q. It does, okay, right there. It's not quite the way I want it to be, no. All right, so we're gonna take that up. Yeah, make sure I'm pointing at the right thing though, because otherwise that could work out very badly for me. Yeah, if I did this one, then I'd be falling. And more importantly, I kind of damage stuff and I don't want to damage anything. All right, let's try that again. All right, let's get down here. Yeah, okay, right there. I think that's good. Am I snapping? All right, let's take it back up. Whoop, right there. Okay, that's good. And now I can just kind of plug it onto the side of this one. Hold it a minute. There we go. Okay, so here's what I have in mind. I think that's good enough. See, what I'm thinking in terms of is, let's open this up and let's look at the two traps that I'm considering here. Trap, gun, flamethrower. Right, I'm thinking that. Right, so that way it can point right at that area right there where they all bunch up and do a lot of flame damage right there. There's no reason for it to shoot up at me, so I think this is a safe position. I mean, the worst case scenario is that it tries to point over there, but it's pretty far away. So I don't really think that's going to be an issue. Part of the reason I want to put it here. I mean, I don't want to move it any further because there's no reason for it to move any further, right? Now, clearly I don't have the materials for that in my inventory. Now, the other thing I want to do is, of course, a minigun. Now, let's move here like that. Right, so right there, you could put that down. You know, I want to keep it away from the flamethrower. So we'll say that would be the first position right there. That's tricky, though. I might have to put the flamethrower in the back. Because if it's here, then really they could get close on the other side. I mean, we could just try it. The thing is, this would have to be plugged in to the giant controller at the top. So I would have to run a line for that. I don't think one of them would be a problem. Of course, here's the thing. If I go to all this trouble to set this up, and of course the giants spawn on the other side, well, that would kind of suck. But I mean, it's just a matter of, this is what I'm thinking of. I want to see if this is going to work. We can build the same thing on the other side. I could even push it out further. I mean, there's no reason I shouldn't. It's just, of course, I'm going to need materials for this. So why don't we just reach in here again? And where is this? Now, the thing is that if the giants do get close, I could see them clobbering this platform. That's my concern. I guess it's a matter of how tall are they really. Hi, how you doing? No, just go that way. Shouldn't be a problem. You'll get to me. Yeah, there we go. There, you figured it out. Hey, my horde is the smartest horde there is, right? Right, so then I could put this... Oh, they're all just coming. I mean, it's so much better here where I don't have to worry about them, you know? I did have to reload those, by the way. After the last horde, they were both 0. For obvious reasons. But I really don't think it should drain the cells. I just don't understand why that's a thing. Alright, so if there's a flamethrower here, obviously it would help things a lot. And of course, this platform would have to be stone. There's no question about that. I do believe I have the capability to make that stone. I mean, it's just a matter of, let's just see what happens. We get a flamethrower over here, and then we get a minigun over here, and we hook that up, and then let's see how that works out. Alright, so I'm going to have to make some trips now. Let me get this out of my hands here. And I'm going to have to drop stuff off. My first stop, of course, is going to be the desert. Because I need to... it's all in here. Here. Put... And I don't want those there. Put that in there, that in there, that. I like to put those in here for now. All right. Oh, actually, I have a decent amount of that. Yeah, the ores go someplace else. But, you know, for the moment, I'm just going to dump stuff. Right. And I keep getting so much wood that it's just crazy. Actually, I want to hold on to that because I want to put it in a box I have next to my my animals that are lying over there. Okay, so what I need to do, that reminds me, in the last episode we did a lot of driving, and I did not happen to notice how much fuel we used. It was 1,400, I think it was? I got 581 left. Ish. There's a reason I used a bike. Yikes. Alright, so what I'm going to do here first is I'm going to go out to the desert and I'm going to get my crude because I'm going to need a lot of fuel. And like I said, I think that's probably where the first drones are going to go. I'm going to yank all of that out and I'm going to put it out at the refinery. Alright, here we go. Oh yes, and I forgot to bring any kind of cooling drink with me. So, yeah, I'm suffering from heat problems. Hopefully I don't have any issues other than moving really slowly. Okay, so I have no crude on me. The last time I got 140, I'm hoping I do as well. So TR, we'll count it up at the end. I don't want to even bother with this now. TR. Okay, was that one? Oh, okay. Yeah, alright, I missed the first one. Alright. Alright, let's see here now. T R P and an R T R C. Out here I could get a lot more fuel if it was being done automatically. Okay, so that's all of them. So how much did I get? Ooh! That's 164, I do believe. So yeah, that is not too bad at all. Which means that's 1,650 fuel. Okay, that worked out pretty good. And of course, they're all going again. Yeah, but that's how much I'm actually missing because I only gather from it once a day. Okay, so the next thing I need to do is to go out to the old base. So that's what we're gonna do, because I need to take some things apart, including those switches. I do believe those switches have some really good stuff in them too. So, yeah, I'll see you out at the base. And here we are. Did I have anything in your trunk? Let me just check here for a moment. Yes, I need to take those with me, thank you. Okay, let me get these out of my hands. All right, so now the first thing I want to do is I want to take apart the gun. And of course, maybe some of these supporting switches too. I'll worry about the rest of it later. I also want to just pick up some of those wind turbines so I can just build without having to worry about anything else in there. Right, okay, so let's switch over to this. But first things first, I need to get the ammo out. Okay, get that. Oh, that's actually only 349. It burned through a lot of the ammo, didn't it? Okay. Actually, I think it was like 500 and then we had 400 and something. Yeah, I think it was more like that. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to take that apart. There we go. And I also want to take that one apart. All right, and why don't we just grab that too? Now, I think the switch was, I don't really need to grab those. Which one of the, okay, these were the good ones. I think this was the switch, but I do want to grab these because I do believe they have good stuff in them. All right, I'm just not going to worry about the other stuff right now. All right, let's see here now. Right, we got quantum circuits. I knew that the good switches had quantum circuits in it. All right, so I don't have to worry. That makes it easier to make the next drone, by the way, which is the reason that I wanted to bring them to. You know, I might as well just grab these two since they're not doing anything. All right. Oh, I'm getting titanium ingots back too. Isn't that nice? Right, okay. So now, of course, I want to go on top. I guess maybe I could just grab the batteries. Here, put that away for the moment. All right. First things first, do I have any more items that I want to bring with me? I mean, I could just bring... I don't need these here. I don't need these. I don't need these. Those are a dime a dozen. Rope. Rope is good. I got a lot of lubricant back at base. But, you know, I already have stacks of these. Here, you can have that. All right, I'm going to take the other things apart, too. All right. I don't think there's anything. Got a lot of that. I am in... Wait a minute. There was no small stones. Okay. If it was big stones, that would be of interest to me. I might as well bring those with me, too. And you know what? I'll bring a stack of those too because, you know, I might want to bring those because that's my supply of the copper. All right, I don't think there's anything interesting in here. Okay, this one, I can always come back for anything I want there. Now, the food situation, I'm going to bring the good meat and the pig's feet because why not? I can always come back for the other stuff later. This is all rotting right there. Just when I couldn't make anything for myself. Although I should get the small fish meat over here too, right? All right, that'll do for now. Let's see. Now, do I have any magnesium? No, I don't. Oh, and, you know, I'm going to leave this here. You never know what might be useful to me. And I certainly don't need iron ore. I got a ton of it, as well as... I'll take one stack of those. I was curious as to whether or not there was any magnesium in there, and no, there is not. Just looking around to see if there's anything interesting I want to grab. These are all old ones. Yeah, I don't need any of those. And I don't need any of those, too. All right, so let's see what's going on up here. Of course, I took the trap controller out, and I got batteries. At the moment, I don't need to place any more batteries. if I move the other situation... Oh, wow, that's actually going down. Well, one reason, of course, is that it is actually draining some power. I mean, I'm going to take them apart anyway. It doesn't really matter. But what I might want to do is just break the connections. See, that's sending 11 power over to that. And this is sending power over to that. That's the reason they were draining. And you can see most of these guys are just broken. So I'm not going to grab the batteries just yet, but I am grabbing these. All right, because I am going to need more of them, and their parts are actually kind of useful. All right, put that out. Put that one in there. Oh, it's not going to let me... Oh, I can demolish it, yeah. I was thinking it wasn't going to let me demolish it unless I... Unless I repaired it first. But no, that's just the upgrading. Okay, so that was 3, I believe? Maybe 4? Alright, I don't need the rest. I'll take one more just to have the parts. Because I don't want to go too crazy with filling up. Alright, let me see. Was there anything else? Yeah, I don't need the animals. The animals are fine. I have animals at my own spot. Let's see, was there anything in here that I needed? I mean, I got lots of rabbit skins. I got lots of wolf skins. I might as well just take them anyway. No reason not to. And there wasn't anything. I'm going to take that. No, I'll just take that. There's no reason to leave them behind. Then I can also take... I believe I took most of what I needed from here. I'll grab this. I'll grab the hamburger. After all, I did buy it. And I'll take that and that. I don't know if I actually use blueberry for anything. And I think I have a combination that requires that, though those aren't really very useful. All right, I think that I'm done here for now. I'll come back for the rest of the stuff another time. I want to leave before I start having problems with my horde. Oh, I'm in the wrong one. No, I don't want to do that one. Where is it? It's over here. I'm using the little one. Although I don't know long-term what I'm going to do with that one. I still supposedly have to make a visit to here. That's for a fish one, which really isn't very useful. For the idea of completion, I might do that. And if I had the big bike, it would be easier than going all the way around the other way. I might just do that. We'll see. I already have a big bike at the other place, and this one I just used to get to the jet ski. All right, I guess I will see you back at the bridge base. And we're back at the bridge. I did a few things. One thing is that I put 2 more wind turbines over there. You know, 2 of the 4 were already broken, so there's 6 now. The battery was pretty well full, but you know, if we have the drone station on, it is going to be draining 100, and only 100 was coming in, and actually 101 was going out. So obviously we just need more power generation, especially if there's going to be 2 of them. So going to have to think about that in the future. Another thing I did was that I stoned the platform here. So I'm thinking the first thing we do is, well, let's throw down a minigun. Because I already have the parts for that. I don't have to go looking for it. Where's that minigun? Right there. Do I have everything still? Wait a minute, am I missing something? No, I'm not missing anything. All right, hold it a second. Can I get snapping going? Right there. I think that's a good spot, although we could do this. You know what? We'll just do this for now. All right, so there we go. We got a gun. Let me just load that up with the ammo that I had right here. Actually, there should be more, right? Yep, there it goes. So about 350. We got about 350 rounds. Another thing I did, of course, is that I put down some extenders here. So we should be able to wire this up. All right, we'll grab this. Right, okay, so this actually goes to here. So I think we're using 4 of these connections. Right, so that one right there should be fine. And as you can see, I put a new one of these, and I did upgrade it. And I upgraded another one too. Let me grab that. All right. And that one is right over here. And then we'll grab this. And then we'll plug this one in right here. Now, of course, the trap controller is turned off, so it's feeling kind of droopy right now. So that's what we got going. It is kind of droopy, so why don't we get this out of my hands. And if I turn that switch on, I believe it was doing like 100 and something standby when we turned it on. All right, I'm hoping no explosions happen. Okay, 117. That is definitely more than we had before. All right, let's see if he's still feeling droopy. He is not feeling droopy. Okay, so if a giant gets into his range, he will load 150 rounds in. I gotta tell you, in tonight's Horde, I hope they don't come from the other direction, because that would really suck for all the work. Now, about a flamethrower. I'm thinking here would be okay. I think we could do that. Now, I probably don't have the materials for this. I need a trap control. Obviously, I need a trap controller. And a resistor, and then some... Okay, I was not too far off. So I need some rebarb. I need a trap controller. I don't have the copper on me. So we'll just pop over here for a moment and grab a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this. I don't think I'm going to need... I might need aluminum. Just going to grab it anyway because... Yeah, I'm going to have to go looking for magnesium. Yeah, going to have to do that. Let's see here. Trap controller is over here. All right. F. Oh, I need a gear. I had gears. I didn't have to do that. What am I missing? Oh, I'm missing the copper. That's the copper that I needed. I didn't need copper ingots. I needed copper wire. I got a lot of copper wire from taking things apart. I need to do that more often. All right. Boom. Okay, so what else did I need? Oh, I needed a rebarb. I know that. And the transistor, I'm pretty sure that I just saw one. Another thing we're going to need, of course, is fuel. Transistor. And, of course, I need some rebarb. That will probably do the job. That'll do the job, right? That will do the job. Right. Where is the... Here, right? Yeah, I have a decent amount here. I would like to fill it up. So we're going to do that. Now, the question is, who do I attach it to? I'm afraid it's going to have to be the one in the front. All right, let's see. Fuel. I mean, that'll do. You know, just make it all. I'll worry about what I'm going to do with it. It's all turning into fuel in the future anyway, right? It's not that big of a deal. And you know what I need? I need rails. Because I could see myself just walking off the edge over there. Yeah, I'm thinking, because I don't want to interfere with this thing. But I mean, I don't think it's going to be a problem. I mean, is that a problem? I don't think so. All right. Boom, your belt. And then let's throw some fuel into you. As a matter of fact, let's throw a lot of fuel into you. I think 1200 is good for now. I don't have to go any crazier than that. All right. But again, we have to hook this up to something. I mean, there's a trap controller right here. I mean, there's a battery eliminator right here. Right here. So, I mean, it's got a lot on it. Is it going to be a problem? Is this going to be my first explosion? Well, you know, I better find out whether or not it's going to be a problem. The problem is if that happens, it blows out this whole front. Excuse me for a moment. I really wish I knew why they were getting stuck over there. Oh well, doesn't really matter to me. Hey, target practice is a useful thing. This one here is powering... Let me just see here. I mean, it's powering the other flamethrower. All right, I'm going to risk this. This could be a terrible mistake, but I mean, it's only going to activate if a giant comes by, right? All right, well, you know what? Let's just see. All right, so how many connections do I have? I have 5. So where is the 6th one? There is nothing there. All right, so let's go over to this. And then we'll plug that into that. There we go. All right, and we'll get that out of our hands. Okay, so we have a new platform here. We have a minigun, which of course, it's still got power by the way, is configured to target giants. He has a significantly shorter range than the other two up there. So it's really only going to activate if a giant gets close enough. Basically, at that point, I just want it dead. That's what the purpose of that is. And we could easily put more over here. We really could. And as somebody noted, I could just make a higher platform for the rocket launchers. And I had it verified that rocket launchers do have a significantly longer range. So they will be the first ones to begin firing in a giant situation. And of course, this is going to help with this situation over here. Let me just grab these because, why not? I got some rubber. Okay, no, I wanted to grab this. Is this thing empty already? Oh, it's not empty, but there's no sense in loading it up. All right, there we go. And now, of course, I need a way to get up, so I'll just go this way. Okay, what was that? Okay, 7 to 20. That isn't worth the sell because that one is kind of useless unless the power is turned on. And has anybody, these? Nobody's there. All right, up we go. Okay, and that's going to be that. Now, if I wanted to make another drone, of course, now I have something that's very useful. Where is it? Is that I have 2 quantum circuits. So I'm really not very far off being able to make another one. So what I might do is when those guys are ready to be harvested, I could just reconfigure that one to gather. But, I want to see the whole circuit going there, I want to see one drone go and harvest and then the other one immediately go and reload. As soon as I see that, I'm like, okay, this is good. We're moving this out to the desert because that's where I really want the most production at the moment. All right, I do believe that's going to be it. It's less than 2 hours now to the horde. We have a minigun to help with the giant if he gets too close. And of course, this is going to be useful. Hopefully it doesn't bother me. Yeah, because I could see, I don't know, that's a long distance over there. And this is always going to be busy. So I'm hoping this isn't a tragic mistake. And in terms of what it looks like from the ground, there is a lot of leeway here. They can't get to it, but if a giant gets over here, that could be a problem. Maybe I have to turn that into metal. But then again, the idea is the giants don't get all the way over there. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for today. So we started playing with drones. We saw one in operation doing the reloading. So I'm thinking that when that is ready to be harvested, we can actually make another drone and we can have one do the harvest and then one do the reload. And then, like I said, I'm moving that out to the desert because that's where I need it. I only visit once a day. I'm missing out on a possible double situation. And then, of course, I need to make more of those. Although the range is a little bit of an issue there. You might actually need more. We're going to have to see how that works out in terms of range, especially for the oil rigs. Anyway, that's going to be it for now. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. Maybe say something in the comments for the Great God algorithm. And of course, subscribing is a great way to show your support. So thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. Don't I hurt a zombie. See ya.